What's up, everybody? This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4. Happy New Year's Day to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today in this matchup, the Los Angeles Clippers will be staying in the Staples Center to battle off against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is the battle of the 2-1-3 and the 3-1-0. I call this the Battle of LA because those two teams are the only two teams that share one stadium, and that stadium is the Staples Center, which opened up in 1999, and so they're the only NBA stadium to have two tenants, two NBA teams that share the same stadium. And if you guys saw in July of 2020, that SoFi Stadium, which opened up not far from LA in Inglewood, California, opened up. The Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers share the same stadium. So if you thought the LA Clippers and Lakers share the same stadium as of January 1st, 2021 in Los Angeles, you are wrong. So moving on from that, we're going to go to our starting lineup. So for the LA Clippers, I got Patrick Beverley, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Nicholas Batum, and Serge Ibaka. For the Los Angeles Lakers, we got Dennis Schroeder, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Marc Gasol. So without further ado, we'll see you guys at tip-off time. Here we are at the Staples Center as the Los Angeles Clippers and the Los Angeles Lakers are ready for the first tip-off of 2021, and Patrick Beverley and the Clippers win the tip-off, so they pass it to Paul George. And he recovers the ball, and now Patrick Beverley, he's going to lose the ball, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's going to pass that to Anthony Davis. And this will be the first points of 2021 as Anthony Davis there made a layup, but there was a shooting foul in the paint, so Lakers get an extra point there that time. So now Paul George is dribbling the ball, and he's from Palmdale, California, which is not far from LA. Kawhi Leonard is also from Los Angeles County, and he grew up in LA. And he's going to shoot, and LeBron James misses the three. But then I'm going to pass it back to LeBron James, the Akron, Ohio native, who just turned 36 on Wednesday. So he shoots this one in for three, and it's now 36. And it's now 6-3 here in Los Angeles, California. Serge Ibaka loses the ball. Marc Gasol, who won the 2019 championship with the Toronto Raptors with Kawhi Leonard, made it in. So it's kind of cool how, and there's a foul there. Anthony Davis made a shooting foul, so Batum gets another chance at the free-throw line. And Marc Gasol was drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers in 2007 in the 2007 NBA draft, but he did not play in the NBA for 1 year later in 2008. When he played for the Memphis Grizzlies. His older brother, Pau Gasol, played with Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers and won 2 championships. So now he wants to win another championship like his older brother. And now Nicholas Batum makes 2 points there in the paint. So it's now 11-8 here in Staples Center. As LeBron James, he's going to go up, and he's going to make a layup there, and it's now 13-8. So Serge Ibaka is going to pass the ball to Paul George, and he loses the basketball. And then Dennis Schroeder, who spent some time with the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Atlanta Hawks, will make this in for 2 points there. So field goals wise, Clippers are 3 for 3, and the Lakers are 6 for 7. Clippers have a 100%, so Paul George, he's going to go up. Oh, and it is out of bounds, and the Clippers still have possession of the basketball. All right, now the Los Angeles Lakers have possession of the basketball. They're going to pass it to Montrezl Harrell, And he didn't even have to leave Staples Center, really. All he had to do was just change colors. It was blue and red, now he's purple and gold. So now Paul George is going to dribble the ball, and he's going to make this in for three, and this will count for the Clippers as they are trailing by 7 by the Los Angeles Lakers. So Montrezl Harrell is going to shoot another three in, and it's now going to be a 21-11, 14 seconds left here in quarter number 1 in this classic Clippers-Lakers game. And Paul George is going to shoot this in for three, and it's now going to be 21-14, and the Lakers are leading this by 7. So we'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, it is the second quarter here in Los Angeles, California, as the Lakers and the Clippers play the second quarter of this New Year's Day game, and Montrezl Harrell just scored 2 points there. It's now, he has 8 points in this game, and now Reggie Jackson, who was traded along with Luke Kennard to the Detroit Pistons, has the possession. So now Kyle Kuzma, he's going to go in there, and there is a foul on Zubac. So now he's going to get an opportunity, Kyle Kuzma, to shoot this in for an extra point in. So now this is going to be 26-14. The Lakers are leading this by 12. Lewis Williams, who got drafted straight out of high school by South Gwinnett High School in Georgia in 2005, passes the ball to Reggie Jackson, and he made a layup there. So they get a free throw shot because Kyle Kuzma made a shooting foul there. So now this is the Clippers make this extra point. The Lakers will, and they do not make this in. So they will be leading this by 10, and now Alex Caruso goes up, makes this in, and it's now 28-16. Okay, now we are back, and now LeBron James, he's going to try to dunk this in for the first dunk of 2021, and he makes the 2-point dunk in the paint. And now it's going to be a 30-22 lead as Luke Kennard, who just recently left the Detroit Pistons not too long ago, passes the ball to Lou Williams, and Kawhi Leonard is going to make the dunk there. So now this is going to be a 30-24 lead for the Los Angeles Lakers, and they're going to go up. And Anthony Davis there makes 2 points count, and it's now going to be 32-24 with only 57 seconds left to go, and there is a foul there on Dennis Schroeder, and it's now Clippers possession. Kawhi Leonard passes it off to Paul George, and he shoots this in for three, the Palmdale native, and he actually grew up as a Los Angeles Lakers fan, admiring Kobe Bryant. And this is interesting to me because Kobe Bryant was literally one of the greatest players, and Paul George wore number 24 when he played for the Indiana Pacers. And I think he may have changed it to 13, I don't know, just to make his nickname PG-13, like from the movie theaters, like when they do the film ratings and stuff, they do PG-13. And now LeBron James is going to go up in the paint, and this will count. And it's now 38-29 here for the Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Lakers are leading this by 9 points. So Patrick Beverley here is trying to, and now Schroeder, they lose the ball, and the Lakers will dunk this in, and we'll see you guys at the second half. All right, now the Los Angeles Lakers have possession of the basketball, so they're going to pass this one off to LeBron James, and he's going to make this in for three, and it's now going to be 43-32 as the Los Angeles Lakers lead this by 11. Paul George lost the basketball, And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is going to dunk this in for 2 points. And it's now going to be a 45-32 lead. The Clippers are trailing this by 13. So Kawhi Leonard has 5 points in this game so far, as he's going to make it for his 7th. And he does. So it's now a 45. So he has 7 points up on the board in this game. So I'm going to pass this off to LeBron. And I'm just going to shoot this in for 2. Oh, wait, it's going to be for 3. It'll be in for 3. So it's now 48-34. So the Lakers are leading this cross-city rivalry by 14. And I'm going to pass this off to AD. And he's going to shoot this one in for 3. And it's now going to be 51-34. As the Clippers are trailing this by 17. And there's a foul. All right, now I'm going to pass the ball to Alex Caruso, and I'm going to pass it to Marc Gasol. And he's going to go up. Oh, he loses the ball, and the Clippers have possession there. So Kawhi Leonard, he's going to shoot this in for 2 points, and it's now going to be a 53-44. And the Clippers have scored 10 points in the last minute. So Lakers shot this in for 3 with Alex Caruso, as the Clippers are trying to dribble their way, and then Zubac goes up in the paint and dunks this in for 2. And now I'm going to pass this to Marc Gasol, and he's going to go up, and he's going to shoot this one in for 2. 23 seconds remain in this third quarter. So Lou Williams here, he's dribbling the ball, and he's going to go up, and it does count, so it's now 58 to 48 here, as we got 12 seconds left on the clock, and Gasol makes it in. It's now 60-48. We'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. All right, now the Clippers have possession of the basketball. Patrick Beverley here is going to try to shoot this one, and he's going to pass it to Zubac, and he's going to pass it to Batum, and he's going to pass it to Paul George. And Paul George is going to make a layup in there. So it's now going to be 60-53. So the Lakers, their bench outscoring the Clippers. Their bench has outscored the Clippers bench by 9 points. And we see LeBron James, who got drafted first pick overall in the 2003 NBA draft by St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio, and he misses the second one. So it's now a 61-53 lead here in Los Angeles, California. And Serge Ibaka was going to make this layup. And this game has been pretty good. I mean, I really decided to do this matchup on New Year's Day, because both the Lakers and the Clippers, they both made the postseason last year. They have good rosters and stuff. But if you guys saw one of the Chris Moo's videos, I can't remember if it was either the one with Marc Gasol signing with the Los Angeles Lakers, or if he's a free. I knew he became a free agent, and I honestly thought for a moment, and Kawhi Leonard scores 20 points there for the Clippers, and I think it's 36 for LeBron, and then Anthony Davis loses the ball, and Paul George here, he's going to make this in for 2 points, and that will count. And now it's 66-59, so LeBron James is going to pass it to Anthony Davis. Will he make this in for 3? No, he will not. All right, now Kawhi Leonard has 22 points, and LeBron James has 26 points, and both players are leading the scoring on the Lakers and Clippers, respectively. So now the Lakers are leading this by 10. So this has been a good game to watch, and Kawhi Leonard shoots this one in for 3, and I'm going to pass it back to Anthony Davis, and I'm going to shoot this one in for 3, but will he make it? No, he will not. Montrezl Harrell made the loose ball foul. So it's now the Clippers, and they take a timeout. All right, now your player of the game is LeBron James. There are 29 points tonight, and he's 11 for 12. So the Los Angeles Clippers have possession of the basketball. So Patrick Beverley is going to pass it off to Kawhi Leonard, and then he misses. LeBron James, however, he's going to make this in for three, and this will count. So now this is going to be 74-64 here in Los Angeles, California. So Leonard, he's going to run this in, and LeBron James gets a foul there. So now we got 32 seconds left on the clock before the game ends. And Reggie Jackson, he's going to go up, and that will count. So it's now 66-74, and I'm going to pass that off to LeBron James, and he's going to make this in for three. All right, now 15 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to pass it to LeBron James, and he's going to go up, and he will dunk this in, as it's now a 81-66 lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. Luke Kennard, and he's going to lose the ball, and the Los Angeles Lakers win Game 1 of New Year's Day here at the Staples Center. So the final score is the Los Angeles Lakers 81, the Los Angeles Clippers 66. So this was a pretty fun game to watch. Pretty close one, I'd have to say, for both teams. And now we'll see you guys at statistics. All I want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys next time. Just hear the speech right here by LeBron James.
Not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble. Well, we appreciate.
All right, LeBron James, 37 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 2 dunks on the day. That makes him player of the game. Anthony Davis, 12 points in all with 1 steal, 1 block. Montrezl Harrell had 8 points in all with 1 block in this game. Dennis Schroeder had 6 points, 5 assists, 2 steals on the day with 2 dunks. Marc Gasol had 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals on the day. Kyle Kuzma had 5 points in all with 1 dunk. Alex Caruso had 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, steal, and I think that was it. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had 2 points, 1 assist, 3 steals on the day, and a dunk. Kawhi Leonard had 25 points, 2 assists there, 1 dunk on the day. Paul George, 16 points, 3 assists, 1 block on the day. Nicholas Batum had 10 points, 1 assist. Lewis Williams had 5 points, 3 assists. Ivica Zubac had 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block on the day, and a dunk. Reggie Jackson had 4 points in all. So that wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you next episode of this 6-game New Year's Day series. All right, for Game 2 of the 6-game New Year's Day series, the Milwaukee Bucks will be traveling to the 2-1-2 to battle off against the New York Knicks. So that wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Happy New Year's, everybody.